Ding, ding, ding. Hi, my friends in chat. I'm going to read everybody off my phone who's here. We're waiting for Joe because he had to go do something last second, like always. And then Amber was in, but she just went to go share the stream. So I missed you guys. I just want everybody to know that I did miss everybody. The truth. I'm a big fan. I hope you got your wrench in Lee's chat. You'll probably leave to go over there soon, though. Del Strain, my friend. These weird accounts, no limit. A Gangsta, Crystal Draco, Del Strain. The imposter. My man. Let me give you a wrench you up, okay? Since you are my friend, one of my brothers. I noticed that, let me go through this. Jane Perry, Boot Hill Crew, Yankees for Life, Teresa Murphy, hello, beautiful. You guys know Amber, Mobland, Lemon. That's a lemon. 714. Boot Hill Crew, Nunzio, you're back. Please be on your best behavior, Nunzio. Please. Just be respectful in chat. We have a lot of new people in here. Don't talk about, someone comes in, just ignore them. You don't need to argue back and forth. All right. Mike Wall, Lori Love, B1. No Fed posted. Mike Wall. Devil Salerno. See no evil. All right, we got my girl Amber back. Sorry, guys, I kind of look like crap. I was traveling all morning.
I'm here. Okay.
Can you hear me? Hey, pretty. How are you?
I'm good. I was just finishing up with the lady leaving. So come on in, loudmouth. Come on in.
Let me put Amber's channel. A lot of you guys are subscribed to Amber already. And when I go in chats, I get, and Amber, I can't be in your chats all the time between work and traveling and stuff
I'm
like
live
that.
all day, every day.
Yeah. But I kind of know, come on, you guys have been doing the same shit back and forth for a while. But anyway, hey, Miss Tessa, so I can't tell. And listen, let me be honest with you too about something. I like you. You're my friend. But then there's certain people in chat that I fight that I'm not into.
No way.
To be closing my legs, pig. Thank you. We see your nasty ass push hairs. Well, considering the fact that I take care of that, there's no puss hairs on there. So if anybody sees that,
oh my god, that's funny.
Yeah, for real, my puss hairs, for real, my shit is always taken care. Why'd I start? This fucking FBS simp. She wishes block user. She wishes she saw my puss hairs.
All right.
Is very nicely.
Come on over to my channel because I'll drag you properly, Cecilia and Barbie. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Montauk.
Montauk's in your streams. He enjoys.
I know. Yeah.
I get compliments all the time, and they're like, "Am you she's entertaining. Thank you for putting me on to Amber because it's like a rabbit hole that they got into and how entertaining you are." So Amber's channel.
Yeah, we're not done for the day. We're not done. I still got some more dragging to do. So
some more dragging to do. And listen, and disclaimer, okay? For all you, anybody who wants to DM me and say something about me doing streams with Amber and blah, 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 and she's drama, me and Amber are doing streams about TV shows. I am a grown-ass woman, okay? She can't manipulate me into anything, number one. Number two, nor is she trying to drag me into her drama. Number three, all these, Amber has her own platform. She does very well sticking up for herself. She doesn't need me.
I don't need backup.
Arguing with.
Yeah.
Okay, the nurse,
Yeah.
the cottage guys,
Yeah.
uh, which um
Hey,
uh
big kid.
they all have their own, and GB, they all have their own platform, and they're doing very well sticking up for themselves. Nobody needs me involved in it. Nobody needs my help. And
Nope.
I have not been, hey Terrence kind of thing. How are you? Thank you for the super chat. Um none of them, I don't feel like anybody's being bullied. I feel like you're both going back and forth at each other. You
Yeah,
guys
it's tit for
are
tat.
each other by your,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't need to get involved. Everybody has their own platform to stick up for themselves, and they're doing a damn good job. And to be honest, I would have to watch everything to see who's right, who's
Yeah.
wrong. I don't want any of that stuff. And the funny thing is,
Hey,
so Amber
Joe.
can't manipulate me. And when me and Amber talk, we're talking about like life stuff, catching
Yeah,
up
we
on.
don't talk about no. Oh, yeah. Like, no, we don't even talk about this shit.
No, 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 no,
Mm-mm.
no. Because she knows I don't even know it. She'll say somebody's name. I don't even know these characters.
I'm like,
You
never mind. Never mind. It's a long story.
right. So the Terrence kind of thing has a good channel. Terrence channel. Let me drop his link.
Thank
How
you,
are you?
Double.
And Terrence, check out Amber's channel. So, you know, Edwin Geminis, how are you? Edwin, I must have had a rogue wrench because you, for some reason, were blocked. So, welcome to our chat. I apologize if you had been trying to type and couldn't type, but I saw that somebody had blocked you and I unblocked you.
Mm.
So that's the thing with Amber. She might be into drama and talk shit and whatever works for her channel. That's what she wants to do. We're here talking about TV shows, and that's it. Whatever drama she has, and if my friends that I thought were really good friends don't like that I'm talking to Amber, they should know me better to know that no one can manipulate me, and that's fine. It is what it is. But I still love you. I still love those friends.
Yeah.
The funny reason. Do you guys want to know the reason why me and Amber started talking? Because somebody picked me up with a fake Amber account, talking crap, giving out information on my child. I then, kind of sent Amber a text message like, keep my kid's name in your mouth, whatever. And then I realized it was a fake Amber account. Me and her started talking.
Oh, wait. What are you talking about, woman? What? What?
They thought they were giving that fat boy, the fat piggy information. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's how we started talking again. And me and Amber, at one point, we were good friends.
Thank
I
you,
think
sweet.
other people interfere with our friendship, but we
Mm-hmm.
never like really bashed each other. We did little low blows at each other here and there, but there wasn't some big bash fest.
Nah. Mm-mm.
That's what friends should kind of do. Like when they
Yeah.
separate, they should be able to be mature enough to like go one way. And
Yeah.
but hey, Brooklyn Bounce, how are you?
Yep. 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 Hold on a second.
Go ahead, take your time. I feel like I got diarrhea in the mouth because I haven't been on for a while. As you guys know, I was in Disney for a couple days with my child.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It was cool. It was fun. We
Yeah.
had a good time. It was hot, but the thing is, when we are pass holders
Yeah.
and we
Oh,
go
you
somewhere,
don't have to. Yeah. You skip.
we do what we want in the morning when it's cooler. We go back and we hang out by the pool or go in the shops in the air conditioner, and then at nighttime we'll head back and do like the fireworks and some more rides, because in the morning and in the evening as they're closed, at night as they're closing, the ride lines are shorter
Yeah.
and as it cools down. So that's kind of what we do.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
true. How are you? What did they
So
do to you?
basically, there's height requirements. So Johnny Mac couldn't get on 95% of the rides, is what you're saying, right?
And Jeff knew Johnny Mac's boobs won't be able to fit to put the bars down because Johnny Mac has some hep C. He's got some really big boobs.
He's got a nice rack.
What does this say? I don't believe the way Jeff Nadeau treated Rick earlier today. They threw him right out. I don't know who Rick is.
Rick.
So
Who is?
Tadaro, how are you, Tadaro? Tadaro's back. He's gonna be cool. in chat. So
Isn't Tadaro Dario?
no. Dario's somebody else.
What's up, the Endu? There he is, Nunzio. The,
Yeah, Nunzio's back, and he's gonna
he's
be
very
rescheduled.
he's turning over a new leaf, Nunzio.
Yeah. Well, Nunzio, this is another problem. You go in certain content creators' streams who are bashing a lot of people on our side, and you're joining their streams, and it's like, you know, we don't want people who are kind of like going back and forth. We worry about people like trying to like feed. Not that there's any information to feed them. Everything me and Joe talk about, we put it out there right here. Before we get into Love After Lockup, I have one more thing I want to mention to you real quick. What's up to the Dew and Vito? How are you?
Brooklyn Bounce, what up, man?
And I found out Tyre is Tony Pizza's nephew. I don't know what that means. But you know what I noticed too while I was gone? There were certain channels that are doing lives, and there were certain creators that they had a big problem with, and they talked a lot of crap about because they were like stirring the pot and trying to cause rift in their group. And then these guys have this guy on their panel. Like, are people getting so desperate for people to come in their chat and join that they're letting people who totally dissed them and did all sorts of shit to them? But I guess so. But old school Mike, how are you?
Yeah.
What happened? We lost Amber. Oh, she's back.
Yeah,
She's
I'm going to pick up my high schooler.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
So
The other thing is though, one thing I would say is, like with like Lefty, for example,
yeah.
like going in his chat, I mean, I don't know, it just seems to me just seems odd to me, because even if you don't have a problem with him, then what the fuck are you doing in his chat? Because what is he talking about?
Exactly. And besides that, it's like all you people sitting there and giving him views, watching him die, you're enabling him. If you stopped watching him, maybe he would stop coming online like that. We're watching the kid die. And I put up a video today, and some people were like, you're being a hypocrite because when FBS did it, whatever. The difference is FBS was an addiction and recovery streams. And he's putting up videos of this kid, all messed up. There's a difference,
What's up, Mike? What I was trying to say was, like, in New York, we have this thing. I don't know if they have this where you're at, Amber, where these people, like, on the side of the fucking street, or they're in front of, like, a 7-Eleven or whatever, with their hand out looking for money. You have them in Colorado?
Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah.
They're everywhere over here.
Can y'all hear me?
They're everywhere here.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, right. So what the equivalent with Lefty is basically like seeing that guy and then, like, telling him he should start his own show and, like, listen to what he has to say. No, you give the man $1 and you keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the equivalent of what Lefty is.
Right.
So when people go in there, it's like, I don't even understand. Like, what are you looking to get out of it? Unless you're just looking to talk to your people, which is cool. But watch a guy get fucking drunk and high on a fucking chat, 24-hour chat. He's like, it's just amazing that, like.
I'll send you a video, Amber, of him later that I put up. And this is him every single night, this kid. It's so sad to watch. And then he talks shit about people. Like he talks shit about me, but he's like nodding out, and it's sad. I really pray that he gets help before he dies. FBS was on a begging session yesterday. Do you guys know that I saw some of it, and he's away, and he's talking about it costs $10 for a drink. It costs this for dinner, hotel rooms, this, and I was in Disney. You guys can only imagine what I was paying there, but I was not coming on here to complain about what I paid for while I was on a vacation that I booked with my child.
Yeah.
Jesse, how are you? So if anybody would like to send a cash app, it's greatly appreciated, or a super chat. That would be very nice, but it's not necessary. So
Or you could help Joey get his new choppers if you send money too.
yes, yes,
I'm
yes,
getting the
yes.
Patel.
Where's Margene been? Have you seen Margene, Amber?
Hold on, because can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yep.
hear you.
Okay, I'm at the school, so like my signal is really, really weak. So give me like 5 minutes and I'll pop back in.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. And then we'll start Love After Lockup.
Can you hear me? Okay.
A little bit. You're
All right.
breaking in.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm going to text you. Okay.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Everybody make sure you drop links to your, whoever has the link, the wrenches, please drop links to your channels or your, who's cool in our community. We push back and stuff like that. Everybody, please send prayers for Emery and his family. We all know that he went through a hard, devastating, unexpected loss in his family. So everybody in chat, please send prayers. He will be back soon. He just wants to get the family in order and lay his family member down to rest. It's a hard time for his family. So let's all send him prayers. So, Joe, undo the avatar. What's up?
Hold on a minute.
Oh, my nose is so running from the traveling all day. Thank you, Draco. I'm glad you love us all. And I kind of look like crap today because I was traveling. And stop saying put my close my legs. Because my legs are fine. Nobody can see up my I always have underwear on. My private is nicely kept and it's none of anybody's business. What does DP say? DP says, it's truly the strangest behavior how FBS makes needy begging Yo, imagine I was there and like, do you guys know that it cost me $13 for a frozen Coke? Can you believe that? When you go on vacation, you expect to pay money for things, a lot of money for things. A soda's $10. Like, in Disney, like bottles of water are very expensive. I went and picked up a case of water, left it in the fridge in the room, and we packed waters for the park. Certain things like that. We went out to dinner to some nice, there's nice restaurants in there. The bill was expensive, but I wasn't gonna go online and then price drop and complain. It's not. That's just weird. That is just weird. And I haven't looked into it, but somebody sent me something. And one of his hotel rooms, he's acting like he was bawling. It was $34 a night. He was at, let me look. Not that it matters. Not that it matters. Listen, $34 a night. He's in Miami having a vacation. If he wants to stay in a cheap hotel, that's fine. I've gone to certain places and I looked, if you're just sleeping in the hotel room, why do you need something so expensive? Like when I was in Disney, I didn't stay at like the cheapest, but like I stayed like one up because we're not in the hotel room much. And I wanted to be in a hotel room next to the monorails because not the monorails, the Skyliners. I like taking the Skyliners to the back of the parks, but it was still expensive. But there's nothing like I don't need to like tell everybody how much it cost. The Variety Hotel, and it looked like that night that he was there, $34 a night, and the reviews were The variety couldn't exist without the electricity of Miami Beach. We plucked inspiration from the beach, the nightlight, and the people of one of America's most exciting cities to bring travelers on experience they'll never forget. We strive to offer a sense of freedom, escape, and serenity to all who pass through our doors, even if you spend the whole trip catching up on sleep in our snug beds. And said $37 for that night that he was there. This was a no-frills hotel in an area we wanted to stay in. No TVs in the room, no coffee maker in the room, no lobby, no closets. We had lockers, no water glasses in the room. We told the front desk we had no hot water in the shower. The people and staff in the hotel were very nice, but the problem was not fixed. The room was clean when we arrived, and today we had checked out and the elevator broke, and we had to drag down the bags from the third floor. But to tell the truth, the location can't, when there's read more. That was one of the places that somebody told me that he was staying at, which is fine. Please. There's nothing wrong with staying in, a hotel that's not that expensive because you're sleeping in there one night. But don't make it like you're balling. So I can't complaining to people. Well, that's the thing. Like, Teresa, have you ever taken your children to Disney? We go all the time, and it's not. We push back definitely. It's not cheap, but just make it work or leave. Right? Buy a case of soda, buy a case of water. Instead of complaining about how much the meals cost. Go to the grocery store, put some stuff in your whatever. But then to get there and then complain about the prices of everything, like your sub should be sending you the money. Wacky Jackie, hello, my beautiful friend. It is expensive. Walter, hello. How are you, Walter? Thank you for the $40 super chat. I hate the Predator. Wacky Jackie's one of my good friends. I don't know if you guys seen her in before, but make sure you guys welcome her with open arm. In the military at the time, it was basically free. That's nice. Now, the good thing is that we have season passes, so we didn't have to buy for the park tickets. It's just a resort. And then because I'm also a Florida resident, we got a little bit of a discount. But, it was what it was. We knew we were going, and we paid what we paid for what we paid. And that's it. Vacation to me is going to the res and eating fried bread and getting drunk. Well, vacation for me is, listen, I live on an island, so I'm surrounded by beaches, but that's probably my type of vacation, is somewhere tropical. Wow, is he? Yeah, you go on vacation, you spend money, and you don't complain.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, we're just waiting for Amber, and then we'll start getting into Love After Lockup.
How are you, Lori, my love? DP.
So you've been posting a lot of cool cards on your Instagram.
Okay.
I like the Greg Maddox one. Can I have that one?
Yep. I have a nice Chipper Jones for you.
Aw, thank you. He was my favorite. David Justice, too. The Indy and Vito. Tony Pizza has a bodyguard. Listen, this is something that I wanted to address, too. We have these sit-down, bend-over sisters with the Sons of Italy, whatever, on some channel. Okay, they came into this community, okay, and as much as people, if you don't like Tony Pizza, you don't like Tony Pizza, but they totally used him. They're not stupid, okay? Tony's an OG of this community, okay? Show him some respect. These people come in, they start a channel, and then they made it like they're going to help Tony Pizza. And what did they do? They doxed his mother. They doxed his brother. I was doxed. And then they start a fight with him. They're not stupid. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. People, please, please keep your eyes open and be careful of them, okay? Because they act like they're stupid and they don't know what's going on in this community and all this drama. They know. They definitely know. And they're trying to build a channel off all of our names, you know.
Joe
Ooh.
Montana rookie.
Oh, that's cool. So, you know, they asked me and Joe to come on. They asked Emery to come on. They asked Maddie to come on. You know, all of us creators, we're going to go in there and we're going to help build up their channel. And what they're going to do when it gets big enough, they're going to use that channel to attack us and our friends. So just keep your eyes open for them. You know, like as much as some of you guys don't like Tony Pizza, they used him for content, and now they're doing a Tony Pizza fight to get their subs up. And on top of that, Tony's an OG of this community. Show him some respect.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Cool.
Rookie.
You good, Amber, now with the...
Yes, I'm home. I had to go pick up my high schooler.
Tony Pizza, I just don't like the way they used him, and then they turned around and then made their channel about bashing him, you know? And they totally used him. I don't like that crap. As much as you guys don't like Tony Pizza. And like they brought Josie on. And Josie did a great job going on and defending a lot of the things. But then they sandbagged her with FBS. Who's that?
Mike Schmidt rookie, 73 tops.
Oh.
The cards that I've been putting up on Instagram,
Yeah.
those are like my regular cards. I'm not putting my high-end cards up.
I'm gonna give Amber. I'm gonna give you Joey's Instagram too, so you guys can like if I'm busy, maybe you guys could plan something. Like when I was away, you guys could have planned something to do this stream.
Okay.
You think I'm gonna two-time you? Is that what it is, Lauren?
Hey, do you think I'm Marcelino? I'm not Marcelino.
No, I'm Marcelino.
Dirty dog.
Hey, John Wolf, how are you? John Wolf. Well, me and Joe have been dating how many months now, Joe?
Chrome Peyton Manning rookie.
Wow.
All right, so let's go into Love After Lockup.
One last thing, and this is very, very special to me. Tell me if you could see this. See the boxing glove?
Yeah, who's it signed by?
Who's it signed by?
It's signed by two people. It's signed by Irish Mickey Wad. You know who Irish Mickey Wad is? Mickey Ward. And that's his brother, Dickie Eklund. They made that movie on him with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. What was the name of it? The Fighter or some shit like that? It was on Mickey Ward's, you know, it was basically...
Dickie. What is it? Oh, my God. He was known by something. What is it? The Pride of something?
The Pride of, where he's from in Massachusetts.
I heard that name before.
Yeah, Mickey Ward. He, the Pride of Lowell. He's from Lowell. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I met them up at the Boxing Hall of Fame, and they were nice enough to sign gloves for me.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got 102 people in here. Everybody hit the thumbs up for me, for Amber. Amber, you share this on your community tab, so if any of your people come in, make sure you introduce them.
Absolutely.
Chat, so they're welcomed and all the...
Listen.
I want to play that game.
You can't see what Amber looks like, but I know what Amber looks like. And believe me,
herself
you guys are going to be very jealous of me pretty soon, if you're not already.
Stop it.
Because look at who I'm sandwiched between. Perfect.
Amber shows her picture on her channel, and
I show my face sometimes.
Yeah, no, you show your face sometimes, and you will over here. I'm sure you just with the kids back. And
I've been at home with I've been at home all day.
Just relaxing.
Yeah.
but she'll come on. But I want to play that game too over here.
Oh my God, yeah, and I got
And you
another
got to
one.
bring your girls over here with the guys because
Yeah.
they'll be more comfortable playing if you get some more,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
guys
the
are
game
great.
we're talking about is late night and it's X-rated. So I don't know if some
Yeah.
of these people want to really get involved with that.
It'll be fun though, and we don't have to make it so extra, you know.
But I got tons of like movie trivia, 80s, 90s music. I got all kinds
That'd
of
be
stuff.
cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
cool.
got like tons of games we can play.
Right. That would definitely be cool. We got to plan a night where we do that, like a cool Friday night, Friday night, you know, game night over here with some of those cool games. And it doesn't have to always be drama. If I'm doing a show with Amber likes to do fun shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
somebody start out with you guys start out and refresh me because I watched it and then I was away. And Amber, you just watched today. So Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup. Who do you want to start with first?
I
Well,
mean,
let's do the Marcelino thing because that's a good one.
it's a good one. It's a good one.
So
I
what's
don't
your
know.
take on that, Amber?
It's so scripted at this point for me.
I think so too.
It's like, come on, like they have to stay on. They have to add a little bit of drama, and the drama is now going to be him messaging Amanda, which was who they had the threesome with last season. Like, listen, like, okay, we're not in it, but I'm just saying, if you and Lauren were dating or married, let's just say that married, y'all invite me for a threesome, and you message me as her friend, I'm going to say, hey, was that both of y'all? Because this is what I was hit with.
Yeah.
You know, like for Amanda to hide that out, that just makes me think like, okay, yeah, you're just adding the drama to it because y'all have been friends way too long.
Mm-hmm.
And
I totally agree.
I think like who brought Amanda to the table? Meaning, like I wonder if it was like Marcelino who said like it was her, right?
It's Brittany.
Yeah, it was her because they were dating prior to that.
Yeah, they were jailhouse soulmates. Yeah,
that's a recipe for disaster right there.
Facts.
It is a recipe for disaster.
Strangers only.
Yeah,
because
also like when she hangs out with Brittany, her name is Brittany hangs out with, what was the girl's name? Sorry, Amanda, private, like by themselves, just even if they're going shopping or something. I think in Marcelino's head, he's gonna, and he was doing this before because he knew that there was like a love connection. Yeah. He's gonna be wondering, are they fooling around and stuff like that? Yeah. And then, you know, they didn't bring a stranger in; they brought in a third party that there's history there with Brittany already having feelings for her. Hey, Manchetti, how are you?
Menage.
The only way to really, I'm sure we agree on this, the only way to really do a threesome and like come out of it pretty much unscathed is like someone that neither of you know. Like, how do you girls feel about that?
No, like go to a strip club and bring home a random. And
I wouldn't go to a strip club because they bring home randoms.
Okay, maybe not a strip club, but okay, go to somewhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say a swingers club. Go somewhere and bring a random home from the bar or something like that. A stranger, somebody that's going to be like a one and done. You'll probably never see this person again.
And I wouldn't even take them home.
Girlfriend. It can't be like an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah, and don't take them home to your house. You don't know. So go to a room, enjoy the night, and y'all bail or she bails the next morning. No phone numbers exchanged, and it is what it is. Just be done.
100%. John Wolf, have you ever had a threesome in a weird situation with a threesome? But John Wolf,
he's had a threesome. It's him and his 3 fingers. That was his
no. He's doing like semen retention. I don't know if he's still retaining his. Yeah, it's a thing. It's supposed to make you more powerful. Like if your semen's supposed to, it's a whole big thing.
Yeah, but that's called aggression.
He was doing this kind of retention thing. It's supposed to be healthy for you and make you powerful. There's a whole thing on it, and John Wolf was doing that. He told me that. He actually told me that. So he might not anymore, but
Oh,
I
good
wonder
luck
what
with
that
that.
text said. I wonder
What?
what that message said.
It said at the end, they read it, and
Oh,
Yeah.
they
it was,
did?
yeah, they read it.
I missed it.
And yeah, and it said something like, "Hey, what's up? Something's not been sitting with me right. I thought I was good enough for another round or something like that. I thought I laid it down good enough for you."
Right.
And it was basically like he was coming on to Amanda,
Yeah.
but for her to sit there across the desk from Brittany and say, "I thought it was just both of you." Well, if you did, you wouldn't have brought the message out in private. Like,
Of
no.
course.
Hey, Chris Trock, how are you? You know what I would have said to my friend, like, maybe not that night, but like next time I saw them, so they saw each other, and said, "Hey, was that from both of yous, or was that just him? I just
Right.
want you to know." I would have
Yeah.
said that, but it's TV. It's
It's
TV.
TV and it's scripted. I mean, they're trying to stay on the show. I mean, my God, she's done popped out, what, 3 kids, 2 kids, something like that. He's not working. Poker, I mean,
Vegas.
yeah, it is what it is.
Well,
Like,
that's it. And they're in Vegas, and they couldn't find a rando.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many
exactly.
girls in
Hmm.
Vegas. I mean,
And then in the therapy, Marcelino was upset because he felt that Brittany gave that girl more loving. Like it was like,
Yeah, but it turns out, like, he was the one that thought he laid it down. So
yeah,
maybe he's feeling a slight man card pull because, Amanda didn't react the way he thought she should because, he's the man and he's got the equipment, but, she's not fiending for his loving. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And wasn't there a phone call she was getting to close a deal, and he was yelling at her, "Hurry up, get off the phone, get off the phone."
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he's still now, mind you, he's still texting somebody. We
Yep.
don't know who, but he
Hmm.
was like, "I'm sorry, I hate the way that ended. We need to talk or something." So, and they're not showing those messages. So I still want to know what you're up to, Marcelino, because you're still a piece of shit, in my opinion.
I
But
think
it's
it's
just for
bullshit.
TV.
I think he's pulling up to the house. It's probably like fucking playing video games or practicing poker like they did last time.
Yeah.
It's probably something like fantasy football, like a whole bunch of
Yeah.
guys playing
Right.
fantasy football.
Yeah, and they're amping us up like it's going to be some kind of
Yeah.
little
Menage
thing.
Yeah, like the Sean wedding with Sarah or whatever,
Oh
or
God.
whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, that's to me. Who Destiny's got to show up. I mean, it just
Yeah,
seems
it's not
like
going to be a
it's
show
never
if she
happened.
doesn't show up. That's automatic drama. Her and Sarah showing up. That's like the whole. That's going to be the whole show.
What we were trying to figure out is it couldn't be
I think she
Sean's
said it
kid.
wasn't.
If she said she's pregnant, could it have been Sean's kid? Or
No,
was
I
she
think
in jail too long?
I think she said it wasn't.
it
He
wasn't
just
Sean's
he
kid.
just yeah, but he owes her money for some. What is he owe her? She said that he owes her money for something. She paid
He
half the car. She was paying for the car,
yeah,
and he had it repoed or something.
he had it repoed. He promised her all this stuff, and so like you know,
He was shook, thinking he was going to lose that 50 G's. Man, he was looking like
well, he did lose it.
he did.
Yeah, he did lose it.
I thought she went to court.
No, he lost it. He lost that 50 grand because I interviewed Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
the baby mama, of all the kids so
Right.
far. And she said, no, he lost the 50 grand.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
really.
wonder if
There's
you
something
could
wrong with
get
that.
Kelly
Dude.
on. Would you be able to get Kelly on again, Amber? You think?
Probably if she's not under an NDA. But I mean, by now she probably is, but she wasn't at that time because they were only paying her per episode. But she's not really on right now. Let me reach out to her.
Yeah, and maybe we could, even if she just talks about something else and pops on for a minute, that'd be
Let me
cool.
see if I got her email. I mean, her phone number still.
I mean, you have 6 kids with someone, and
I
you
do
don't
still
marry
have her
that
number.
person.
Good.
Let me text
I
her.
mean, that to me is weird. Maybe 1 kid you won't get married, but 6. I mean, it's. I
And then
don't
he
know.
was engaged twice.
I'm texting her now. Hold on. interview.
I mean, she don't have to come on right now, but if she
Well,
wants to, that would be cool. Just even if it's not about Love After Lockup, and she just comes on and says, "What's up?" There's a couple of old cast members. So then, what do you think about them in their little situation with that wedding? So Destiny's gonna come.
Yes.
She's already looking up the location. She knows where the wedding's gonna
Yep.
be because
Mhm.
Sarah was tagging it, and then Kelly's gonna come with the kids.
Yep.
So that
Mhm.
wedding's
I
gonna
think
be
so.
first. Yeah, that
And
wedding.
which is going to be a total shit show because, like, you got the baby mama there, you got the new baby mama that's pregnant, and then you got the baby mama that's not even the baby mama of the groom showing up. Like,
It's a real
Maury can't make this up, okay?
He freaking, I can't believe how he just was living in Vegas or whatever and just left to go live with this chick. Where is it, Ohio or
He's
some shit?
Ohio. Yeah, Ohio.
I don't know if I would do that before you even really met the girl. I mean, you know, they didn't even spend time on the outside, did they?
No, I don't think so. He went there, got an apartment, and then she got out, and he already had this apartment. Remember, she had to stay at her mom's house, and
Yep.
he like bring her over. And that first night that they got together, like that's the morning after is when he said, you know, oh, by the way, I've got like 50,000 kids and never married the baby mama. And she's like, don't you think this is something you should have told me before last night? Oh, honey, you still gave it up. It doesn't matter. Hey, Rosie Posey. That's one of my people.
Where'd she let me?
Hi, Rosie.
Rosie Posey, welcome to chat. All the men in chat.
Oh, and Mandy. Oh, no, Mandy came from you, but she's always in my chat too.
Mandy loves you.
I love her too.
Jessica, they're always telling me whenever I see them in the chat how much they enjoy your chat.
Aw.
And you know, it's like a new rabbit hole to go down,
Yeah.
go through, and you
Yeah.
know they enjoy it, and they thank me for putting
I appreciate it.
me on to you, or you, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day of traveling.
Put her on me, guys. Put her on me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rosie. But yeah, I just sent her a text message. So so maybe she'll respond, and maybe we'll have like some kind of clue when she can actually talk, and we can all interview her. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be cool if she popped on and we could just ask her some questions. So
So
Dante,
she goes on the show.
What?
Real quick, Amber. So if she, like, Kelly goes on the show, she gets paid for that?
Yeah, but not very much because she's not under a non-disclosure act. So she's, because she's not under that, she can have a lot more freedom than the actual cast members who show up every show or
Right.
every other show, whatever. Which is why she got to talk a lot about Sean during that interview. She didn't have any stipulations. They pay her per show, which I don't know if maybe she's under an NDA now because she's still part of the show and becoming more and more part of the show. So they may have her under NDA now. But who knows?
Godfather, what up, man?
Yeah. Lindsay and Dante, oh my God.
Yeah, I like Lindsay. I think she's one of the better looking ones.
She's beautiful. Her daughter's
gorgeous.
beautiful too, a spitting image.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, not buying the whole scenario. Just not. I can't.
What, with Dante?
Yeah.
She seems like she's way too fast. Like, she'll get over on him.
Oh, he's so he's too goody two shoes for her.
Yeah.
Like, I could hang with Lindsay all day and be like, yeah, you're my kind of people. But Dante, no. Mm-mm. Like, and when he asked, he was like, I mean, have you ever stabbed me? And she was like, do you really want to know the answer to that?
And what about like possessive, because she has a lot of boyfriends, a lot of not boyfriends, but a lot of friends that are men,
right?
Like that too.
Yeah.
But I think if they lived closer, things would be different. I think if they were closer, she'd be like staying with him, and things would be different.
Yeah. I think she needs to come clean about a lot of her past because, you know, he was only under the impression that she carved, you know, her FU into Scott's desk. But I mean, you know, you should have watched the show. She was still on the same season you were with Scott, with Nicole, and you saw what she was getting out from. So,
and Lindsay slid into Dante's DMs. She went into his DMs, but at least he is getting some from her. The other girl would not give him any.
No, not until she got her boobs done.
Yeah, so at least he's you know, getting that part of the relationship taken care of.
Yeah, I guess. I did think it was funny though because Dante does come off very short, and, you know, and she was like, "Why are they always shorter in person?" I just want him to take his shirt off. That's all she said. I was like, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, those...
The NWA tattoo he has.
Does he have an NWA?
He has an NWA tattoo. I'll never forget.
No way. I will never.
Like on his chest.
That's like Vinny. Remember Vinny?
Oh, yeah.
Vinny and Harita. Like, Vinny got, instead of Thug Life like Tupac, he went Love Life. Remember?
Oh, my God. It's so big. Teresa
so
Murphy. Teresa
like
Murphy. Sorry, Teresa Murphy, thank you so much. Oh. You're awesome. Good content. And as always, love you. Thank you, Teresa Murphy. We love you, too.
She was very worried about you, Teresa. Lauren.
What?
She was worried about you.
Why?
Teresa. I don't know. She hadn't seen you in a minute. So.
Oh, yeah. I thought I told everybody that I was going to be away. But the thing is, Joe wanted me to bring my computer and do more content, well, you know, go live and stuff. And I'm on vacation with my family and my kid. Most important is spending time with them. Unlike the other guy who's on vacation and is live constantly. But the thing is, like, I could afford to buy my drinks and my dinner, so he was going on live hoping people would send him money, pay for his breakfast and stuff like that. And they swear I don't have a job, but I don't know how they would know if I go to work every day. But whatever. None of their business.
I just looked him up. He finally did get convicted for domestic V.
Oh, he did, Vinny?
Yeah.
Look, good.
Let me share because it's got the Love Life tattoo of all things. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. This is so ridiculous. This is the worst. Like, this is worse than every woman that ever got a tramp stamp in like the 1980s. Let's see. There it is. There's the Love Life tattoo.
Wait, hold on.
Oh wait, do I need to do it or can you? Oh, you got it. Oh my God.
Yeah, Love Life tattoo. Okay. But yeah, he got 90 days suspended jail sentence, stay out of trouble, no time frame given, 6 months of DV counseling, 48 hours mandatory community service, 2 days in jail, 35 hours community service, $345. Well, at least he was. There she was.
Her face was horrible, but then her going on live with the face all swollen, like that was even worse. That was like sad fish, total sad fish.
But look at that tattoo. That was just like, Vinny, stop it. Stop it, Vinny.
He looks like a real fucking douchebag. I gotta be honest.
Weird. He's definitely weird if you followed him like on social media and stuff like that. Definitely weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not digging the male tramp stamp on the stomach. I'm just not. Like, only Tupac could pull that off. Sorry.
Yeah, well. What about Nas?
Whatever happened with Jessica and Maurice, you know, because you talked to Jessica, Amber.
She was not a fan of me.
Oh, no. She wasn't. That's right. Because
yeah,
we had Maurice on. Remember that? I wish I had that. I wonder if I still have that in my StreamYard. Of the interview with Maurice. I'm going to look through my StreamYards later.
And what did I say? I said he was cheating on her. Boop, boop, boop,
yeah.
boop, boop. And sure enough, yeah, sure was.
because I lost that channel because it got struck down, but I had a good interview with Maurice. After he went on your channel, he got pissed off with
Yep.
your interview with his baby mama, and he came over on my channel. You were a little upset that night because he didn't want to talk to you.
Yeah. I was like, come on up here. But she was too. She
No,
was
but
trying
he agreed to come on my channel, but
Yeah.
he didn't want to speak to you. But Heidi
Oh.
came on and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I wish I still have it in my StreamYards. I'm gonna find it. That'd be really cool if I could re-upload that.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I am going to look for it when I get off.
Yeah. But no, it was very telling because I mean, it was with his, his oldest daughter's, what am I trying? Mother. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But I mean, she had the text messages. Like he was being shady down in LA while Jessica was up there. And then look at what he's doing right now with that Mandy chick. Oh my God. That Mandy chick is a hot mess. Hot mess. I don't know.
Mandy.
Yeah, I can't stand looking at her. She's so ugh. But yeah, then you got who? Oh, Amber and Puppy and that guy.
Yeah, that Amber and Puppy. That dude is shady, that fucking Eric
He
or whatever.
is such a douchebag. Oh my God. Like,
he's like got all this jewelry. Like, what is he doing for a living, the dude? He looks like, I don't know. Is that
he's a flaunter. That's what it is. Like, and like seriously, there's no way. There is absolutely no way I am gonna sit there in a room waiting for some guy who's not answering my phone call. I'm gonna be getting a flight, something, and we're gonna be done and over with. You can go back to your crazy divorce wannabe wife. Like it's over.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'd like to see who she's dating, the chick. She said she had a boyfriend, I guess, Amber.
Oh, Amber, yeah. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to be on the show. Maybe he's like one of those private
smart.
people.
That is actually smart for these reality stars to wait a minute to see if these guys are with them just for the clout.
Yep.
Or just just to be on the show and just for the clout, or if they're with them because they care about them. And the whole thing with this, me saying with Tony Pizza before, guys, listen, it's more about if you bring somebody on if I'm going to bring somebody on my channel, I'm not going to allow a chat to dox him, dox his family members, that type of stuff. So have respect for your guests. That was my point behind it,
But who doxed him? I don't understand what.
There were a bunch of sock accounts in the chat doxing his mom's name, his family's name, and these guys were they brought him on as a guest, and then they're highlighting the comments, and he's asking them, "Hey, erase that. That's my mom's name." And they're continuously, what, Natalie did? Natalie blank? Natalie blank, saying it over and over and over again. If I'm going to have a guest on, I'm not going to allow my chat to dox their mother, their family members, and stuff like that. Have a little respect for your guests. That was my point behind it.
And my point is moving forward, don't even bring that guy's name up. Just don't, not on the show. I don't want to hear it. So
no, I'm just saying about this new channel
there's no need to bring his name up.
And the point is about this new channel that they were allowing people to dox me in their chat. You know what I mean? So this is why. Anyway, let's get off the topic because Amber doesn't know what we're talking about.
I'm so lost. But
yeah. Hey, C, how are you? Hey, Scooter Baggins, how are you? Good show today with Donald. So
we're at
Puppy's boyfriend. Yeah, he's disrespectful.
And it is. It's like what I think Mandy said it. Puppy is still so in love with Amber. It's ridiculous. Like I don't think that she will ever get over Amber. But I think it's more of a codependency type relationship, like because they were so close in jail that she feels like, she's the one that's going to protect her. Because Amber does come off the more dominant, while Puppy is more like a submissive, like you just take care of me type.
Yeah,
So I
she
could
seems
definitely
like
like
she has
Amber would be
no
like, if I was locked up, Amber would be like the type that I'd be like, hey, you want me to be your girlfriend because you can kick ass and take names, and I can just rub your feet at night, okay?
Yeah, well, and think about the other one, the black chick. Imagine sharing a cell with her. How
Oh
close is
no!
that? That cell would
Oh
have to
my
be
god!
huge.
Yeah, that might be. There might have to be some stipulations on what goes down in the cell at night, but I'm just saying, But I mean, Puppy at least is she's gorgeous. Puppy's gorgeous. Amber's pretty,
Yep.
but I'm still waiting to
Puppy,
see who Amber's boyfriend is.
Puppy is pretty, but she's not looking healthy. When she is
No,
healthy, she is pretty.
she's gorgeous when she's
Right.
healthy. Yeah, she's
Speaking of healthy,
definitely.
how was her mom? Didn't her mom have cancer, puppy? They
I
were
don't
saying,
know.
yeah, I think they were saying she had cancer. Her mom. I wonder what happened with that.
I don't know if it was Puppy or whether it was Christina.
No,
From
Puppy's mom was going through. That's why she didn't want to turn herself in. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. They haven't mentioned anything this season. We'll have to look it up.
Oh man, yeah. I didn't think about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Tim,
See,
you
that's why we have Joe here because Joe remembers this stuff.
Yeah.
certain things. I can't remember what
They
fucking
brought
color underwear I have on today, but long
they
term.
brought that they brought that yeah, they brought that girl back. They made an appearance this week, and I should have freaking looked into it because I haven't watched it since Friday, and then I was away. Um, the black girl with the
Yeah, Ray and what? Oh my God, what's her
they're
name?
boring. They're
They're
boring.
they're so boring, and I think they are probably the most scripted, the most scripted. Because I'm not buying this whole her getting up in the bed, waking up beautiful with her eyelashes on. Listen,
Yeah.
every
Yeah,
time I fell asleep with eyelashes on, they've always one of them's been hanging off of my left nostril in the morning. So stop it.
yeah, I know.
So she's waking up. He's all putting on the cologne. I'm going into work. That doesn't even sound plausible. So stop with the script. Stop. Like, just say you're going hanging out
Brittany's
with
her
your
name.
friends.
Brittany.
Brittany and Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he shows up at her mama's house, who
I
really
know.
can't stand him, with a
Mhm.
bottle of wine at like God knows what time it is in the
Early
morning.
morning.
Like it's so scripted. Like it's
The dad wouldn't give him his blessing.
hell no. Like, and the mama was the one that was like, you got some splaining to do, you got some proving to do.
He has a lot. He owes a lot of money in restitution or fines and stuff too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
150 grand.
But honestly, if you're gonna ask for permission, right? Wouldn't you think he'd kind of have like a little bit of an inkling, like they like me, the parents, or you know what I
Right.
mean? Like, obviously, the father seemed like he didn't trust him, like like the
Well, neither one of the parents trusted him because he's a convict, and like they think that their daughter is like holier than thou and got all her crap together. Well, obviously she's in love with the convict, so it doesn't matter.
I
Yeah,
think they're
and
worried
she knew.
about the money. Because what happens if they get married? Is she liable for that money?
Well, they're in Texas, so half is half. Texas is a community property state, so his problems become her problems. So they do have a reason to be worried.
Yep.
But she knew what she dated him while he was in
Yes.
jail, and she knew what she was getting into.
And she's the one been pressing for him to ask her to marry him. So she, hey, at some point in time, mama and daddy, you have to let go and let your kids make their own
100%,
decisions. So
100%.
she must be a little sprung, so let her marry him, whatever.
But he goes to work. He might not be making that good of money, but they're not gonna make that good of money. But at least he's trying.
She's already been trying to have a baby by the dude. So like at least get married. Like, come on, like get married. If he's willing to marry you, get married before you get pregnant. She was actually testing her ovulation last time I checked.
Oh,
Like you're
well,
rushing things. Chill.
how old is she though? At a certain point, it's
They're
like you
still
got to
young.
start trying.
They're still young. They're still young enough to where that, like I said, if I wasn't going to have any more kids, if I wasn't pregnant by the time I was 35, I was done. I got pregnant 3 months before I turned 35. Yeah, okay. Congratulations, me. But I said I was done. So, but I don't even think that they're that old. I don't even think that they're that old. She's in a rush to like marry and get her life started. So it is.
Neo Miso, thank you for coming in chat. This is one of our friends from another community.
Oh.
Well, some women need love, and if it's a convict who owes a lot of money, if they're happy, so be it. It's their life. I don't know.
I don't know. I watched them this last episode and I'm like, you are going to be one of the couples that I fast forward. I can't because it's bad acting. And the crazy part is that she is actually from Spring, where I just moved from. Do you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so all those little streets that she's turning down and all, I'm like, oh my God, that's right up the road where I just moved from. And it's to know that they're so fake. I'm just like, you're really giving Houston a bad name.
So, Sino Evil says only responsible for any debts acquiring during the marriage. Hey, Assassinino, how are you? Make sure you drop your link. So
that is true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but when you're in love and you have a partner, and there are certain things like you get through it together. You get through it together.
Yeah.
And if he owes money towards, this stuff, she works, he's working part-time. Together they work through it to pay off this restitution so they can move on with their lives. This is part of being in love and being in a relationship, in a partnership. You know what I mean?
And I mean,
what's up?
I see his point of view too, because he does have this hanging over his head.
Right.
And she's so much of a, like, I'm ovulating. Let's go. Well, he's feeling like he's being used to just reproduce. So,
or being rushed. Do you think feels rushed too?
Yeah, he feels rushed. I mean, and he's got all this stuff that he needs to take care of. He just got out.
Yeah. And it's an adjustment period.
Yeah. And so having a baby when you have 150 grand that you have to pay monthly is not really the best time.
Yeah.
How is he going to be able to pay that money back? That's a lot of money.
He's going to work. He does work.
He does work.
And if there's a payment plan or whatever else, but as a partnership, like if I was with a guy who I loved and and he was getting out of jail, and for us to start his life, there's certain debts to pay off. I'm his partner. I'm a ride or die. I'm gonna help him get through that. I'm just a loyal ride or die type of person when it comes down to that type of shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure first that we're
secure.
We're going to be together on the outside for a minute before I'm throwing money into this person, because I'm going to make sure that it's a real deal and he ain't playing me, because I ain't that's going to be played.
She's got a house. Yeah, I mean, she's got a house. She's got her stuff together. He literally came out into like an inmate's dream. She's not living in some rat hole motel or some small ass apartment. She lives in a nice house. She's got all her stuff. She's got a job, so, but why she's the one pressing him? It normally is the other way around. Like, he's like, look, she's got everything together. I don't have to do anything. Let's just go ahead and get married. And she's the one like, hurry up. Let's go.
She wants it. All right. So who else do we got? The one with the twins on? Oh, the twin. Now, if the sister OD'd in her house, so she could have lost her children because of it, and he could have went back to jail.
I guess. I don't. That's another couple that I'm like, eh.
Yeah, I know.
There's something weird about that dude.
He is weird. He's really weird.
He is weird. And
but yeah, I would. when he asked her, do you feel like part of this is my fault? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he
Because
pushed her around the garage all by
yeah,
herself. He made her feel lonely and not wanted. But
yeah,
nobody forced her to put that. I don't know how long she was sober before, but nobody forced her to like do the drugs. But
yeah,
at least she went back to a rehab or a sober house, whatever.
yeah,
But if that's now he's saying like if she relapses in this house and she has
yeah,
drugs on her, he can go back because he's violating and her kids could be taken away.
yep,
And the sister could have died. So that would have been a lot for her to go through because she already lost a husband. So it seems
hmm,
like he's trying to push the twin sister away, in
yep.
my opinion.
That's what I'm thinking because he
But
wants
that
it all to himself.
the condition of that garage, though, it was.
Yeah.
It was. I'm like, oh my god! It like was like straight up garage, like the
It,
concrete floor,
yeah.
wires hanging through
Does it
the.
even have insulation? I didn't even notice that.
No, but he was still working on it. So hopefully,
And and what about a door? It's like they don't have like a regular door. You gotta
There's no
open
door.
the
bathroom.
garage door to get in.
Listen, I'm
Yeah.
one of those people that wake up. I don't know. I wake up, at least once a night to use the toilet. Imagine having to open a garage door to go in the house to use a toilet.
Oh yeah,
Does
yeah.
it even have a toilet? Like
No, that's what I'm saying. So she has to open the garage door, go in the house, and use the toilet,
I
especially
get me.
like during that time of the month or something. And you're waking up to take care of that.
Get you a 20-gallon bucket, fill it up with cat litter, and go. Okay.
No,
No.
no, 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 no.
But
I
no,
mean,
and
it's
they.
a lot
Oh,
easier if it's a guy. It could just take a leak in the bush, but a girl. I mean,
exactly. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why I would love to be a guy for one day, just to be able to experience that. That.
it's not all
Well,
it's put out to be.
hey, listen, Linda. When you got to find a toilet to hover over and it's covered in urine from other
Oh
nasty
my
women,
god! Yeah,
you
Yeah.
yeah.
will give anything to be able to pee standing up. Trust
I
me.
know.
Well,
Yeah.
they make things. They do make devices to help us women, but with that type of stuff. But uh, I
Yeah,
don't.
but still.
Especially like we have, that time of the month and all those problems. But all right, next couple was who we missing?
Oh, Branlin and Chaz.
My girl.
Oh, he came to visit, right?
He came to visit. Will she give it up?
You're from the
No.
knitting community. That's nice. You're a brand new account. You came from the knitting community. I'm glad you enjoy knitting.
Hey, there's
Who is
nothing.
it?
This account says they're from the knitting community. That's nice.
That's cool.
Who's no limit?
Crochet, double stitch, triple stitch. What's your favorite? Back stitch. How many chains do you start out with?
Yeah.
We can talk crochet over here too. So yeah.
I don't think with that
They
name.
just started it. It's a brand new account today that's from the knitting community. So they must have just started knitting today.
Oh,
But
that's convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll do some knitting shows for you next.
Hey, we can crochet. I can teach y'all a few things. I do need to send you a blanket, Elle, for real, because I haven't had a job to do. So yeah, you need to tell me your colors, and I'll mail you one.
Oh, cool.
It takes me a while, but
And you guys, she calls it in the other, like before I was NB, they would call me L. So if you guys hear that, that's why. Some of them
Yeah.
call me L. That's what they would call me.
yeah.
Many Russians in defense of NB. Oh, that's nice. So Joe, what do you have to say about that couple?
Who? Branwyn and Chaz?
Yeah.
I like Branwyn, but I don't know about the dude. He seems a little. I don't know. He's
What
a
do you
little
think
weird.
about her facial expressions, though? Like how she talks. Is that just her, or is? Because to me, she
Good
sounds
Just
the
hi.
Jane,
Like she's a
Jane of the
brain.
Mary.
Listen, I gotta mute for 1 sec because I gotta answer this phone call. So you
Okay.
guys.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna last.
well, I know they're not gonna last because I mean, like literally, like his whole YouTube, like I showed it last time. Remember on my channel, I was like, his whole YouTube
Oh
or
yeah, that
Facebook
exactly.
page,
Yep.
like they're done. They're
Yep.
completely
That
done.
I remember that. Yep. I forgot.
Yeah. But it's her, it's the way she talks and she's like, hi, and she's so monotone and like, oh my
Yep.
God, like I'm so happy to see you.
When are
And
these shows filmed? Like how far? Like what we're seeing now was filmed what? Like 6 months ago, or is it a year?
well, the craziest part is that yes, some of them are 6 months to a year. But see, okay, if you remember Tyrese, who was like the blue suit and he dropped her off at the bus station and he never saw
Oh
her
yeah.
again. Okay, yeah.
Yep. The
Now,
older dude.
yeah.
Yep.
Now I had him on my old channel numerous times, okay?
Right.
And he lives in Chicago. And his stuff wasn't actually filmed his stuff was actually filmed in 2018 but debuted in 2021
Really?
or 2020. Was it 2020? Yeah, 2020. Yeah.
Before the
So,
pandemic, or
huh?
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. No.
But he couldn't talk about anything during those whole 2 years because he was under NDA. And it was just like, oh my God. Like, and once his NDA came up, like it was November of 2021, I think. Once his NDA was over and done with, he was like, I'm telling everything. He went live on IG. He cussed out every producer. He cussed out vloggers. Like it
Really?
was
What was his beef with them?
because they always called him like blue suit. He got played,
Oh
you
yeah.
know. Yeah, I mean, and he had a big part in the show, but nothing really to cover because the girl left him at the bus station,
Basically, yeah.
and that was it.
Took money and dipped.
Well, she
Yep.
didn't take that much money. I would have probably taken $200 in dip too if that's all I got. But
Was it? Yeah, I know. She probably could have gotten more, but who knows? She would have had to give
yeah.
something up though, because he was ready to get busy. Like the
Oh yeah,
first week.
she didn't want to either. She was like, I gotta go get on the bus. Like, and she made fun of the suit too. Remember?
Yep.
Yep.
That was some Steve Harvey shit he had on.
That was an oversized Steve Harvey.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
What was
Yeah. I forgot what people were calling him.
I wonder if Chaz, like I know they're split now, but I'm wondering if he actually was able to hit it before. You know what I mean?
That's what I want to know. I do want to know if she ever gave it up.
Because she was really freaking out. Like you could see she was shaking and shit like that in the room. I mean,
but now it's like, now this birthday thing came about and they've got this cabin in the woods and, I just want to know. I mean, she obviously has plans to do it because why would you go to all that trouble to be alone with somebody? I just want to know if she's going to do it. And to me, she just looks like she'd be totally lame. Sorry. I just say totally lame.
Maybe if she was high on something, she'd be better. But she seems like she's a little slow. But I think she's pretty, actually.
Oh, she's gorgeous. She's really gorgeous. But yeah, and look, a lot of people are that way. Like, listen, like, people drink, they get more free, with their inhibitions and they, become more, whatever. And if her thing was drugs before and she was having fun and doing her sex thing and whatever, like her being sober is a total change, like you don't know how to initiate or how to feel because when you're tipsy or high or whatever, you're like, okay, I'm free. Let's just do it,
But do you think, I'm sorry, coming into this, attraction to him might be a factor? Like she might have been able to be more sexual with guys that she's not attracted to when she was on something.
No, she said that, she's never had sex sober.
Right. It's like riding a bike to
but if you're not, I think if she was to have a little drink, a couple of them, and maybe whatever her drug of choice used to be, she could pull this relationship off and get the ring, get the security, and then say, okay, I'm done. Like, we're good. We're married. It's over.
She
Everybody
probably want
subscribe
to
to
leave
Carolina
the daughter,
Cowboy.
too.
I just dropped his link. Sorry, guys. Can she drink though? I don't know her sobriety,
I
but
don't think so.
and now a big issue is her moving away, which would be good
Right.
for her with her sobriety to get away from people, places, and things. But then she's
Right.
leaving her daughter. But there's
Yeah.
always ways to visit, you know.
But her daughter is an adult too.
Yes,
It's
her
not
daughter,
like,
and she wasn't in her life a lot of her life.
yeah, and it's not like Dante and Lindsay. Like, if she left Miley Grace to
Yeah.
go be with Dante, that would be totally different than this situation, because this daughter is an adult. The daughter can travel. You can travel. Like, just.
I think the mother, I think if Lindsay's doing the right thing long enough, that the mother will let Lindsay bring Miley Grace with her. I don't know. Didn't she let her go to Scott? But Scott moved to Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if like, as a mom, if I had been raising my grandkid all this time and you've been in and out, in and out, in and out, like, just listen, you wait till she's 18. And
Yeah,
after that,
or when she's getting her crap together, send her for summers and for school breaks and stuff like
small
that.
visits. Yeah, like reintroduction visits. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She's
But
gonna
definitely
be
not.
pretty, that girl, Miley Grace, when she gets
Oh,
old.
she's
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
She's beautiful, but she's very grown up. For her to say to her mom, "Let me see your boyfriend," but I guess that's the jailhouse conversations they had over the phone.
Oh yeah.
The girl had to grow up quick, but she's definitely beautiful.
It's the same thing with your kid, Lauren. Like,
Yes.
some of the times, like when I see like things that she does, I'm like, is that what people her age do? You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's just nowadays the kids are like, they're just a little different. I don't know.
Well, I have a very open relationship with her, which is good. That my child can tell me anything.
Yes.
And she doesn't have to sneak it. Like Joe said something about, like, if she was hanging out with a boy, like how because Joe has a close relationship with her, you know, because me and Joe are friends, and at points, you know, when me and him hang out, she'll come out and have dinner with us and stuff like that. And she likes Joe, and he's like, you know, he thinks of her as like, you know, like Uncle Joe. And he's like, well, if there's a boy around, you know, I might look at him and, you know, threaten him, whatever. I'm like, but if the boy is going to be in my house hanging out with her, and that's a lot better than her going to the boy's house.
Facts.
Yeah, but it's also the clothes and stuff like that. The clothes that's
what these kids are wearing. The kids are wearing these little.
I know, but I don't think girls back when I was that age were wearing that. I mean, I don't know. It just maybe
when
they
I
were.
was that age, Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera were the thing, and they were wearing the half shirts.
Aaliyah. Yeah,
yes. So all that was, but I wasn't allowed. My mother didn't let me, and then I snuck it and took something off at school. You know.
Speaking of, I was picking up my daughter. Now, growing up, y'all know, like fingertip length shorts, if not longer.
Right.
Okay. No. I was picking up my daughter yesterday from school. This girl walked out in a halter top showing her belly button ring. And itty bitty booty shorts, like Elle's wearing right now. But she was walking out of high school. And I'm like,
that's what they're all wearing. If your daughter didn't wear it, she wouldn't be fitting in.
She doesn't wear that. I refuse.
Okay.
I'm the same way. See, I would be like more like you, Amber. But, you know, I mean, I guess that's how kids dress nowadays. I mean, if you think about it, look at even the guys, like the stuff, the tight jeans and stuff like that.
No, I can't stand that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially
I told my daughter, don't you ever bring somebody wearing those damn jeans into my house.
Those skinny jeans and shit like that. Man.
This is what I don't like about these kids. Okay, my daughter, 5th to 6th grade, she's going into 7th grade next year. There were some of these kids that left 5th grade, and they were like ballerinas and like, you know, the Nutcracker big performance out here. and then all of a sudden they're starting 6th grade with a boy haircut, and they decide to be a boy. That's the stuff that I think these parents are going too far with, because there was a certain time in my life. Now, I was always very girly, but I grew up with brothers, and I played baseball with the boys and stuff like that. And I went through a tomboy stage, right? And imagine my mother, like the guy, well, spiked hair was in, but the girls had like longer hair, but like the top was spiked. I wanted my hair spiked. Imagine my mom like actually let me like do spiked hair and started giving me like hormone blockers or something like that, because I went through a tomboy. I didn't want to be a boy, but because I went through a tomboy stage, so my mom thought that maybe I was transitioning or something like that. Like, it's just so like, let these kids find themselves before you're letting them come to school one year as a girl and then a boy. I can understand like that little girl, I am Jazz, and her whole life since she could talk, she said, I'm a girl, I want to dress, blah blah, that type of thing. But when your kid their whole life was a girl and a ballerina and girly, and all of a sudden it's like they want to go through a phase where they think they're a boy, and the mom's letting them shave their head and dress like a boy. Then that stuff, I think, is, in my opinion, is a little too far.
Yeah,
But
I agree. But yeah, I mean, and when you get into that kind of subject, it's like, oh, you have to be so careful, because
yes,
people will be like, no, that's not the way that happens. And, it's, well,
right. It's
listen,
such a touchy subject.
I have a problem. I do have a problem with,
Hey, Jerry.
Jerry, what up, man?
my 7-year-old, she's 8 now, but I mean, I do have a problem with her coming home telling me that one of her best friends is a girl but thinks she's a boy, because I don't know if I have a problem with it, or I'm just like, I'm lost at how to explain it to her.
Yeah.
Because this is how the parents let a 2nd grader come up to the school, and like, she's telling everybody she's a boy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Well,
What about the other thing with Lauren, with your daughter's friend? I don't know if I should say her name.
I don't say her name. I know who you're talking about, but
She's dating a girl.
She's a year older.
How do you know at 12 years old that you like? I mean, how do you make that decision?
Right.
At 12,
but then a couple weeks, like, her next was a boyfriend, and then she thought she liked boys. So she's having a girlfriend in 6th grade, but then 7th grade, she thinks she wants to have a boyfriend. And I think these parents should be like, more like, okay, this girl is your best friend, not letting the kid think that they could have a relationship with a girl when they're 12 years old, because now the girl this year had a boyfriend, and it's okay to be bisexual, like in boys and girls, but that's too young for them to decide. The parents have to be like, okay, this girl shouldn't be your girlfriend. But just
I like
best friend. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
And
so confusing.
I mean, personally, a lot of people would say a lot of things, but not that I'm saying this about. I'm just saying, if kids are going to start experimenting about their sexuality,
He's talking to the dog, I think.
Oh,
sorry about that.
No,
I wouldn't say hey to you, Amber.
But yeah, I mean, if kids are going to start exploring their sexuality at like a younger age, and they think that they may be more attracted to women or girls than boys or whatever, I would much rather, being at that age, I would much rather them experiment with a girl first. Like, if you just have any kind of doubt, because it's safer, because boys and women, girls come together, there can be things that happen, and women, girls and girls, if you got some questions, then just,
I know, but it's hard to differentiate if it's a best friend that you care about, or if you're in love with your best friend and you want to.
Which is like Puppy and Amber. It's like Puppy and Amber. I think Puppy is in love with the fact that Amber is her best friend, but also
Yeah, but the jail, they go gay for the stay. So a lot of these
Right.
do gay for the stay. But this is just such a weird topic that I don't like.
Yeah.
There's so
It's
much to
very
get into.
controversial. People will take
Yeah.
stop it and will be like the most hated people on the face of the earth. So
Yeah.
But
Did
know
we
what? Like I,
did we go did we go through all the couples? Ruff, ruff. Did we go through all the couples, or who else did we miss?
Well, Sean and Kelly really wasn't on there this week, were they? I mean, I don't really think, other than her shopping and
Yeah.
last week. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it because nobody else really sticks in my mind. But I think just this whole Marcelino and Amanda and Brittany thing, like that's going to get really, really old to me really fast. So they need to either step up their acting game or they need to change the script a little bit because it's too predictable. Because I
Yeah.
already said it was Amanda. I already called it. I just want to know who the heifer is he's talking to.
Or it could just be another one of these gambling type things, and they're making it more than it is. I don't know. I don't know.
I
So
did find it funny though that her mama came over to babysit the kids and he was the one that left. I'm like, really? Does Brittany know that she's your mom? Her mom's being called over to babysit while you go out and do whatever you're doing.
but at least he got a babysitter and didn't just show up at the job and say, "Take the kids, peace out."
That's true.
You
That's
know. So that was a good one.
But yeah.
So tomorrow is Thursday, Amber. 60 days in starts.
I know.
we're gonna have to do
Excited
something
about
on
it.
that.
Putting it down on my
Oh,
forehead.
I wanted to add one thing. So here's what I'm gonna do with my son when he gets like 12 years old.
You
What
have a
I'm
son?
gonna do is, if I have a son, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put under his bed, I'm gonna put a Playgirl magazine and a Playboy magazine. And then a couple of days later, I'm going to see which one is in the garbage, and then you'll know what you're working with. If the Playgirl is still under the bed, you know he's running the other way. If the Playboy is there, then you know, all right, he's straight. So that's like the test.
What if they're both still there?
Then we could have a problem.
That's not a
See,
problem.
and that's another thing too. Okay, say the boys. Okay, now the boys experimenting with boys. Okay, and then dating a girl. Now that might be like when the boy gets older, that might mess with his head.
Yeah.
That he did sexual things with a boy at a young age when he was confused.
And
You
it could
know,
also
too.
mess up the relationship because if that girl finds out about that, she may be like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, you did?
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, it's a very
One
touchy
other thing,
subject.
yeah. One other thing I want to say is, so like when I was, you girls are about my age, I think. I might be probably like 10
You're
years
older
old.
than us.
Right.
You're
I'm
older than
probably
us.
like 10, 15 years. But to me, now it seems like there's more gay people than ever. And what I mean by that is like they said that 5 out of 100 people are gay. Now in my family, I just got a save the date thing. You know, so my cousin is getting married to a woman, and my cousin Emily, she's a girl. It's like they're having a wedding like normal people, the whole thing. That is at least the third or fourth cousin of mine that is gay. Now, I don't have 100 cousins. I might have 15 cousins, and 4 of them are, I mean, it's got to be way more than 5%.
Yeah.
Because it just seems like there's just people, they come out of the woodwork now. Like, I guess maybe it was on
it's society. I think it's society that society is more accepting of it, and which is a good thing because you know it's a great thing that you know people aren't being lynched and you know all that kind of stuff like back in the day, you know. And I think you know more rights are being protected. You know, hate speech is being less tolerated, thank God.
Mhm.
But, and I think it's just easier for people that have always been afraid to, say, yes, I am me and I am gay,
Yeah.
and accept it. And people know, like, it is what it is. Like, you can't go around just, bullying people because of their sexual preference anymore. You just can't. So,
I had an aunt who was gay and an uncle who was gay when I
mhm,
was growing up.
mhm.
And when they came over to our house, it was explained that this is, and I don't want to say their name because everybody on here looks up family members. We'll
All
call
right. Yeah.
this is aunt so and so's friend. This is uncle so and so's friend. This is how my
Mhm.
parents explained it to us when we were younger. That it was
Yeah.
just a friend. It was just a friend. And then as we got older, I would say like 15, 14, 15, they said, okay, that's their boyfriend, that's their girlfriend, they're gay.
Mhm.
But when we were younger, it was always explained as their friend. And in society, it was more of like it was their friend. One of my uncles moved to DC where it was more
Mhm.
accepting. And I'm
Yeah.
talking about in the 80s when I was
Yeah.
younger. He moved to Washington, DC where it was accepted. But and they're all still together. They had the out of all the boys in that family, um, those are the one that didn't get a divorce. And my dad's side of the family, she's the only one who has been in a relationship for a very long time, and there was no divorce.
Mhm.
And good for them. But back in the day, they didn't walk around holding hands, and they weren't affectionate in public. Listen,
Right.
when my daughter went to this is what I did not like, and anybody can say whatever they want to say about this. My daughter, she was in kindergarten, and they had a Halloween dance, which is in October in the beginning of the school year. The music teacher was gay. His husband, had a DJ business. Him and his husband had a DJ business. So the husband didn't work in the school, but whenever there was a school dance, the music teacher and the husband DJ'd and did all the entertainment for the kids. So when we went to the first school dance, the music teacher and his husband, they were holding hands. And then they're telling the kids, like, oh, they were telling, they said to my daughter, oh, Cece, this is my husband, and introducing and why are you doing that to a kindergartner? Then I had to explain the whole,
Mhm.
boys can marry boys, girls can marry girls.
Yeah.
But the teachers that were women that were there with their husbands, they weren't holding their hands and being super affectionate in
Yeah.
front of everybody.
Yeah.
So I think in that setting, I understand you should be able to, like, you know, um, be fine with your sexuality, but these kindergarten kids, you should
That wasn't the right time. I mean,
no,
your
this is my
chaperones
husband.
for
And then the kids looking at me like my daughter already knew that boys can marry, but some of the kids' parent, didn't. And
no,
then you're
no,
opening up a conversation for these parents when they get home. The parents should
right.
be the ones to explain it, not
And I
introducing.
listen.
You
If
understand
you
what I'm
know,
saying?
absolutely, because I got ridiculed because somebody told my daughter at 7 years old about the L word. Okay, and boys liking boys, and this was from a 14-year-old child.
Yeah.
And I lost it. And people were like, oh my God, she hates it. No, 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 no. Because literally at 7 years old, my my daughter should not even be worried about
Yeah.
anything but being 7.
Right.
And I was furious. I was furious with the fact that that was brought to her attention without my knowledge,
Mhm.
behind closed doors by a 14-year-old child.
Yep.
And I blame, the caretakers. I blame the mother, the grandmother, whatever. And, and people just took it like, oh, Amber is this and Amber is that. And no, that is for me to talk to my child about, me, at the proper time, about anything regarding any kind of sexual anything.
Yes, it is accepted today, which is a good thing. And I will love my child regardless of whoever she marries, whatever color, whatever race, whatever
Right.
religion, whatever gender. Yes, yes, yes. But I don't feel
Mhm.
like, and it's a whole liability with the school, like the school could be sued by this guy if he couldn't have his sexuality. But why did he have to tell all the kids that this is my husband? You
Yeah.
know, like that just leaves it for an awkward situation if these kids and at 5, 6 years old having to go home and ask mom, why does he have a husband? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't care that he's married to a man and stuff like that, but it shouldn't leave the door open for them to bring that out. But all the boy teachers who had wives and all the female teachers who had husbands, they weren't walking around introducing my husband and holding hands, and so that kind of bothers me. But it is what it is. But anyway, Joe, you here?
Yeah, I gotta go, ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it too.
Yeah.
Let me just say one thing, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank y'all for having me.
Is it our conversation, or you have something to do?
No. My foot's got to get wrapped.
All right.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
doing.
Okay. All right.
So Amber, get my info from Lauren or whatever. That way, we could communicate. And thank you for coming on. I want to thank everyone in the chat. See, you people in the chat, you definitely are down with us, and believe it or not, we're down with 110% because something's going on right now. And let me tell you something. Thank you guys, Boot Hill, Doodoo Brown. Jan, I never really seen that name before. I think.
Yeah, she's in my chat a lot, and she puts the pineapples because that's what all my chat and they know I like the pineapple.
Listen,
Assassinino, Man City, Mob Rats too. Jerry G, we got to get him on when we do that. Ladies in that Venus and Mars show that we want to talk about or whatever. We got to get Jerry on. Jerry's from Australia, so it's probably like 4 a.m. over there, but he's with us. So thank you guys, Amber. Thank you, and
take care of your foot.
I will.
Yeah, hit me up later.
And welcome home. All right, guys. You're gonna end it though, all right? All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, bye.
And this is one of my new friends from another community too, so everybody be welcoming. But and whoever said thank you for having Amber on, she's always welcome. The only thing, and Amber knows this, I don't know what's going on with her little beefs too much. Like we'll talk about other stuff, and she's fine with that. Like she's not like manipulating me to talk about people.
No,
I think Amber
only cast members.
Yeah, right. But tomorrow night, 60 days in. So people in chat, I know you guys in chat and the girls that are in here. That's a good show for both females and males to watch. So watch it and we'll talk about it. And Jerry, yeah, definitely. You and Joe get together and do something. Everybody subscribe to Amber. Amber, thank you so much for coming on. It was fun. You're going live again. You're going live again tonight?
I will. So don't come in if you got your Bibles, and don't come in if you are not a fan of cussing. So that's my warning. That's it. That's just it.
But you doing a game? You doing a game?
No, I'm gonna drag somebody properly again. But yeah, Asanino, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
See, this is Jessica. She told me that. Jessica told me that she enjoys your channel and she's having a great time watching. She told me in another chat. So when you see Jessica in your chat, introduce her to your subs and stuff like that. So
thank you. It's called the Amber channel. It's really simple.
Yeah, I'll put the link in real quick before we get off. Before we get off, but we will have to play one of those games over here too with the with the guys and the girls.
I got so many. I got popcorn trivia, music trivia. I got sex trivia. I got it all.
Yeah, and we'll go from yours to ours, which will be fun.
Absolutely. Thank you, gangsta.
All right, Amber, I'm going to shut down Amber's channel. I just put the link in the bottom. Subscribe and check her out. Amber, always a pleasure. We love you over here.
Love y'all too.
And that's about it. Ding, ding. Yep. Goodbye, everybody. Love you all. Hit the thumbs up on the way out.